map. That's what he would say. And here we are, spawning in the top right-hand corner of the Bob Ross map. We've got the orange Protoss, RayReign.
And his opponent down in the bottom left. We have got our green Protoss from Team Ascension Pro. It is Fusion.
All right, Protoss player. How pumped are you for some PvP? How do you feel about it right now?
I'm pretty pumped. It's funny though, PvP went from my best matchup in HOTS to my absolute worst in OTV. So I can't wait to see some good strats. I need them.
All right, so have things starting off. Actually, I think so many of the matchups went over such like crazy overhauls. Like TVT was just what's going on now, and I remember the first time I saw a Nexus first and a PvP in Legacy of the Void, and I was just like, what the hell is going on? You can do that in a PvP? Like, everything I know is wrong. Like, I have to just completely start. I don't know how to play a PvP with a Nexus first. Like, how the hell do you do that?
And it's funny. I had the same thing.
Yeah.
I remember thinking, like, when I saw it, in a PvP one that I was playing, I'm like, oh, I can so punish this. And I tried, and then I realized pylons were a thing.
Pylons being a thing, well put, by the way. Pylons being a thing, it's one of those patch notes that you don't notice. It comes through as like, okay, plus damage, like Ultralisk Carapace, ooh, very distracting, +4, wow. And like somewhere in like the bug section, it's like pylons are actually a thing now. And it just keeps going and you totally miss it. And then you get into a PvP and someone goes Nexus first and you're just totally dazed and confused. For so long, it's not true. And we have both of our players deciding they know how to play PvP Nexus first. And especially on this map, it's the Nexus first map. It's the map where it's like, oh, you get a nice little safe base in the back door expansion. And you can wall off the front if you want to, like this double gateway style of RayReign. Or you can, go ahead and not do that. Double adepts coming out from both players as well. So everyone's decided, okay, this is what we do. And, whoever has the adepts out 2 seconds faster gets the shots off first will win. And that will be the end of the game. No, I'm just kidding.
RayReign is getting his adepts out faster. They are being chronoed. However, the pylon positions are interesting for both players. Here at the front, as in, as what we see with RayReign, it can really shut down a lot of early aggression. However, the pylon placement for Fusion can help shut down some more adept harass if those adepts get near that mineral line. And there is also a pylon in the natural that is just kind of near the minerals in case some adepts come in that direction too. However, we do have an adept versus adept battle in the middle of the map.
Oh, looks like an extra shot off there for RayReign. RayReign is going to go ahead. You can't run away from an adept if you're an adept. Oh, doesn't cancel it, runs by, and here we are. That last second, we're like, oh, he's going to cancel. Is he not going to cancel? You make the wrong move and you're dead. That's where you want to actually shade second. If you shade first, you're the one that's in trouble. And that shade's just going to go ahead and chase it down, but some stalkers coming in to save the day. That adept at 10 HP is going to be breathing heavy. Oh, is he going to ghost in all the way just for this one adept kill? It might happen. Oh, it did, and then it died. That backfired. A little bit of an overcommittal. In the meantime, tech has happened, by the way. We've got the Stargate tech for RayReign. Meanwhile, we have Robo Twilight for Fusion. So a couple stalkers are going to be helpful against this Oracle. Anyway.
Actually caught in the vision from RayReign with that adept. So that adept actually died, with some use.
Yeah, not completely for nothing. Good job, adept. I mean, you could have just backed out and you still would have got the vision, but whatever. What adept, if that's what you want to do, just run in there and they get very zealous sometimes. They in the development stage. By the way, workers are being killed, and they're going to get pushed off here by these beautiful stalkers. Excellently done. much pylons being things. Staying just out of vision over here is this Oracle, and then the exploding death. Beautiful. Fantastic. 5 kills, not exactly what you want for an Oracle that's going to die. If you can get 5 kills and get out, that's great. But, you know, nice pylon placement and a little bit of missteps here and a little bit of overcommittal into the upper right direction from that Oracle is going to get that killed off by the pylon overcharge.
Both players, though, getting their third bases. We've got Void Rays being chronoed out here for RayReign. He's also chronoing out Immortals. It's actually a pretty solid army composition. I've actually seen quite a few all-ins with it in PvP to the point where I just started doing it myself, too. It's well, it can be pretty strong.
You know, if you can't beat them at their own strategy, I think is how the saying goes. And the Immortals, great at wrecking everything on the ground. The Void Rays, great at wrecking everything that exists. And if you can wreck that hard, it's going to be difficult to defeat. And we've got Stalkers here. And if my memory serves me correctly, Stalkers don't do so well against Void Ray Immortal.
No, they do not. These are blink Stalkers. They might be able to blink to safety somewhere else, but even with pylons, the prismatic alignment from the Void Rays, the Immortals doing more damage to armored units, it's not going to do great versus RayReighn's army composition.
Moving in now to Charge and Templar Archive. So a Charge Lot Archon move from Fusion. Going to start warping in at depths as well. Not going to take as much damage from the Immortals and from the Void Rays, who both do bonus damage, to Armored. The Adept still light. We made it on the balanced test map. This would be an Armored Adept, but no. This is actual for real StarCraft, so the regular Adepts. Nice scout over here. Excellently done. He's going to be able to prepare for this exactly. Or not. Also not. Not is also an option.
The Mothership Core is still at home, but these Adepts are going to get some damage done. The Photon Overcharge goes off, but at the same time, RayReign, he's moving forward. He really wants to take Fusion, realizing Fusion has a lot of Stalkers and realizing this is good for him. He wants to take advantage of that and is just quickly moving forward.
Strong composition advantage. Going to go ghost ahead and see what's going on. Sees exactly what the pylon setup is, and now we have the warp in of a couple of High Templars. So we'll have an an Archon for this. But we are moving forward in, and this is a committal. The prismatic alignments are on, and they're destroying pylons, Stalkers, everything. That Archon might be just what Fusion needs to be able to pull out of this. And it looks like the Immortal, oh god, those Immortals at the top dealing so much damage. The Archon falling, almost all the Stalkers going down. Another warp-in of 3 Stalkers is going to help out, but there's a proxy pylon here as well. Those Immortals have to stay alive. That's the main damage point. RayReign with some excellent micro here, keeping those high priority targets of his alive.
Yeah, the pylon's falling, the next pylon falls. The Stalkers blink forward, try to get some more units, but some really nice pickups with that Warp Prism on those Immortals to get them out of danger, and the Immortals just continue to shred the Stalkers. GG.
Well played. Nicely done. End up being an Immortal Adept style that finished it off, but running with those Void Rays initially. Very strong attack. And after getting not a whole lot done with the Oracle, you know, it's nice to see that. So like, oh god, my opening didn't go so well, but turning around, making it happen, finding the chink in the armor, the one scale missing from Smaug and all of that.
Yeah, the Void Rays and the Immortals together, they really do a good job for Stalker compositions. It felt like it feels like Blink Stalker is very common now in PvP too. So army compositions like that seem to do pretty well.
Also, not to toot our own horns, but I'm going to toot our own horns. Niticism just said, you guys are doing great casting. Good job, smiley face. Thanks, Niticism.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it. If you also have any constructive criticism, Niticism, feel free to lay it down in the chat. Always looking to improve at all points in time. But we've got the best map on Earth, Orbital Shipyard, up next in a PvP. But first, one of our players needs to take a small break. The question is, right, here's the critical moment in time. He said 1 sec. When Peely Peely said 1 sec, it was literally like a sec. It was like 1 sec. All right, I'm all set. It's like, did you really need to even type that out? I mean, if you said nothing, we probably wouldn't have even noticed that you needed to. But you know, being responsible, he did say 1 sec. I think that RayReign here, you know, has gone for the strategy of the colloquial interpretation of the unit a sec, which I don't know, is somewhere between 3 and 4 minutes if I had to, you know, put a guess on it. You know, is it a few minutes or a sec? Less syllables to say a sec, so you're totally all set. I can sling bullshit, but that's as much as I got out of units of measurement on 1 sec. Ugh. So, after the orbital shipyard, there's going to be Ulrena next. So, if we get a 1-1 scenario, we're going to see Ulrena again, which will be really cool in a PvP close by air.
Adepts could get across the map really fast.
Yes, and they already are fast at it anyway, so it's just adding on extra to that. What the heck? Also, at this point in time, I would like to remind you that a brand new event thing, amazing thing has happened. There's a Patreon. Patreon.com/RSLSC2. You should go over there and give one of your dollars a month to RSL because you're watching right now for free. And you could support us. You got $1. You could take it out of your pocket. You know, what I like to say, I worked at some different gigs as a musician, and what we like to say was, you know, you probably have $1. So get your wallet out, you know, go through your wallet, take $1 out, and then put your wallet in the hat. And then we'll walk away with the hat. So just take that metaphor and just put it into a digital format. Take out $1 from your savings account and just put your savings account into the Patreon.